Jesteś lepszym strzelcem niż Robert Hunter?
Not even close. This is one of the times that I wish I was Robert Hunter. No, definitely not. This was very. He would probably hit every single bullet. I hit about 5, so no.
W swojej najnowszej książce Rozmówca, oprócz tego, że jest to kryminał, poruszasz też ważny bardzo temat społeczny. Ten pomysł do głowy przyszedł ci właśnie dlatego, że ta technika pędzi tak do przodu i ludzie robią bardzo głupie rzeczy związane z telefonami komórkowymi?
It's not only the mobile phones. I think it's not the technology itself. I think it's the way people are approaching social media. They put too much information on social media about themselves, and it's now obviously came out a few problems with the Facebook and the campaign in America. But I just think people they are not as vigilant with the information online as people were many years ago, and the book shows a little side of this. It's like, if you don't protect yourself, then who's going to protect yourself?
Twoją książkę odebrałem też jako pewną przestrogę. Przyznam, że też czasem tak robię. Czyli jeżeli prowadzisz samochód, to nie pisz SMS-a i nie rób sobie zdjęć.
You shouldn't be eating or drinking or talking on the phone. And we see it happen all the time. We saw it today when we were coming here. The cab driver was on the phone. He was like on a bend, so he had one hand on the steering wheel, and the other hand he was like doing something. And if that's not dangerous, then I don't know what is. Because, and we've seen it. I think we've all done it. I mean, I've answered my phone while I was in the car, but I try not to text.
Który sposób morderstwa występujący w twojej książce był najtrudniejszy do wymyślenia? Czy to było wbijanie kawałków lustra w głowę, czy może uderzanie młotkiem w głowę? Bo akurat masz zawsze dosyć makabryczne morderstwa, ale mam wrażenie, że tutaj już wszedłeś na wyżyny i nie wiem, czy coś jeszcze bardziej spektakularnego da się wymyśleć.
One thing I do as an author, I try to obviously get people hooked into the book or like something that is interesting to them. And you see it every day on televisions and books. Either somebody die by shooting or by knife, and it's very common. So people don't get entertained about. If you get a reader and then you give them like 2 pieces of paper, and one is about, it's a beginning of a book and says somebody got shot. And then you give them a second one. It's again same beginning of the book, but instead of being shot, this person got, I don't know, cut. But on the cut there was a symbol in the cut. Which one you think the reader is gonna want to read, right? They go, oh, this one is different because the shot, they've seen it in films, they've seen it in so many, but they see something that's different. So okay, that's intriguing. Why the killer not only cut but put a symbol onto the skin? So readers want to read that as well. So I try to make the books entertaining and interesting, something different, not everyday shot or everyday knife or everything. So yeah, I do research. I know it's funny. I do research different murders, but there are a lot of things that obviously I remember from when I was a criminal psychologist that I adapt, I change.
Gdy ostatnio Lee Child był w Polsce, zapytałem go, czy chodzi mu w ogóle po głowie, żeby uśmiercić swojego głównego bohatera, czyli Jacka Reachera. Powiedział, że musi zrobić coś takiego, żeby dać czytelnikom do zrozumienia, że Jack Reacher, że go nie ma, ale tak de facto nie umarł. Czy tobie chodzi w ogóle po głowie, żeby się rozstać z Robertem Hunterem? Czy tak jak powiedziałeś w trakcie swojej ostatniej wizyty w Krakowie, gdy prowadziłem z tobą spotkanie, że agent powiedział ci, stary, nie zabija się kury, która znosi złote jaja?
Lee Child is also agent by my same agent, so we're the same. And my agent is one who says to Lee Child and to me as well, when people say, how many books you want to write. And it's like, look, while readers want to read stories from Jack Reacher, carry on writing Jack Reacher. Said the same thing to me. He said, look, while readers want to read stories from Robert Hunter, carry on writing books from Robert Hunter. I think Lee Child's got over 22 books with Jack Reacher. I got 9, but as my agent just said when the last book came out, the books are like, they are going up because every book sold better than the previous book, so they did better. So book 8, which was The Caller, in England went to #1, was my first #1. So it's coming up now #1. So it's like it's still going up. So even if I say to my publishing house, I want to stop writing Robert Hunter, they go, no, because it's doing better and better and better and better. And obviously, it's a business. So for them, they're going to go, no, don't stop, because the books are doing better. And now Gallery of the Dead came out. It's only going to come out here in Poland next year. But it was out in the UK. And that sold better than The Color. So the books are still going. So, because I got asked, because now it's going to be book 10. So people ask, how many books do you want to do? I don't have a plan to when it's going to stop, but I'm not going to make him immortal. But when I decide to stop Robert Hunter, I'm not going to kill him. I'm probably going to retire him. He's going to get old and he's going to stop working, but I'm not going to kill him. I like him a lot, so I love writing the stories anyway.